very soon we shall, if we start in this Kisanja, if we add 200 million per year, that will be 1 billion additional money in 5 years, then plus what will be brought back in 5 years will be 600 million. So we will be having more than 2 billion in each parish by the end of this Kisanja. So therefore, I don't want to hear that there is poverty in a homestead which has not accessed this money if they have the land. I demand this. And anybody who is a minister, if I come to your area and I find that you have not done it, I will sack you. There's no need why. Because I'm polite, I don't want to embarrass people. Ministers are mature people. You talk thinking that they will. But if people don't care about their own people, why should I care about them? Now, that is per parish. There is capital in each parish now. Low cost capital, which can get our people out of poverty. Then at the constituency level, you have the Emioga, that money there. I don't have the figures. When I come for the State of the Nation, I will bring the figures. That Emioga money, where is it? What is it doing? Every member of Parliament should take interest in that. Then the other monies, there was grow money, there was money for the ghetto.
Nabuteka nasigaza emitwaro mwenda naguramu bwachachu bwempunu kulya natandikiraho ati kuna benariza nkazitunga ebiri 10 kwa katano 2023 kuna benaisha okwi10 omwagazi gwempunu go gwaringanira gwanda kuzampaya ebyo kulya byasanke byankwata byamburamu buno buna oguzira buno bubiro butobu nagira ntikambuguze ndebere eje yagirenda nabuguze emitwaro nkarangutukuza kurugamu kurunje kwa buri muntu ayine kika cyewe nabuguze emitwaro 45 mbuguzire 40 nakwata emitwaro 30 nagura jempuno yinenda ebyokulya chachu ati 15 zasigire nakwata emitwaro 10 nasasuro webati ebebe mkulebebe ati emitwaro 5 nazereza ya nyombe chire ati natanga kurebere jempunu yekabwire bokuzara.
Now, to cut the long story of that woman, when I visited her, she was 64 years old in age, as she said in Nyankore. But in all those 64 years, she had never owned anything in her home. Put it back in Nyankore so they hear the beginning. In Nyankore, just that part, the beginning.
Amazina mbanyita tumusime Dezerata omutuze wa Rubirizi district ate yimirira ndi omuseri ya Kizurugo nisima president wa Uganda ayatwire PDM nyo kuranyine myaka nkaga nina nkatene chinda tongira haka.
Now that's the story. Now you hear that honorable was right, honorable, all the excellence and all those. You hear that. I am 64 years old, but in all this time I had never owned anything in my life. Imagine. That's the story she told me. But there's also something she told me which is not captured. Because of poverty, the husband was in Kampala here. Tumsimo was there alone. But with the PDM, the husband came back. I found the husband back there. So, Honorable, Right Honorable Speaker, Right Honorable Deputy Speaker, Excellency Vice President, Right Honorable Prime Minister, Honorable. Enough is enough. Every so-called leader must use the government program to eradicate poverty and create jobs. Jobs are created by wealth. Obugaga bwebuzala emirimo. Lonyo is the one producing teach. Teach comes from Lonyo. You cannot have teach without Lonyo, without wealth. So I'm now in very bad mood because the capital is there. So in the past, my case was not so strong because people would say, how do we start? Like to Musime, how do I start? But there's now capital there. There's 800 million shillings in each parish already. Use it instead of arsenal. And okay, you can have arsenal, but please solve that fast if you are a leader. Finally, I was watching here, I was sitting here, watching you shaking hands, hugging. But these people, do they know that there is Ebola? Me, I will not touch any of you. Sorry. Habari. Sibakwata konze. Ebola, fortunately, Ebola is not like Corona. Corona was very dangerous because it was spreading through breathing. Ebola doesn't go through breathing, but it goes through contact, greeting, hugging. Why do you hug? There's a danger. Me, I don't have a budget for sickness. Because if I had been sick, how would I have done all these things in the last 65 years? So please set an example. There's a big problem now in Congo. Here, let's everybody stop this shaking of hands and all this. And Corona, this Ebola first goes away. So, but thank you very much for supporting the NRM. At least you support the NRM even if you don't do other things. NRM has been able to move forward because of your support. But now, in order to consolidate the support, let's solve all these problems. Let's really get our people out of poverty and create jobs. We can create more jobs than the population here. I have given you that mathematics. You can create more than 100 million jobs by just commercial agriculture alone, even before you go to manufacturing and so on. During the address of the nation, I will say more. For today, I congratulate everybody. I also congratulate the opposition for bringing their candidates. Apoyo Matek, Rubanga Coin. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for the wise counsel to us and to this Parliament. We really appreciate you taking out time to come and perform your constitutional obligation under Article 82 of the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda. And now, before we close and do the anthems, I want to ask the Leader of Opposition to forward the names of those that can be appointed on Appointment Committee. The NRM side, they have already forwarded their names. We are checking for those from the opposition so that we can constitute that appointment committee. Your Excellency and my Lord, the Chief Justice, we also want to thank you for taking off time to be with us today to perform your constitutional obligation. We don't take your attendance for granted. This House will stand adjourned to 4th of June, 2026 at 2 p.m., same venue in Kololo Ceremonial Grounds. And can we rise up for the national anthems in the reverse order?